Hi friends, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping in. I am so grateful to have you here, and I hope you are having the most fantastic day ever. So today, what I thought that we would do is try something a little bit different with our shaker mold. So I haven't tried this, but I feel like it would work really well. Just kind of cleaning off, I got some old glitter on there. So this is a shaker mold, and this particular mold, I have seen them on Amazon. I got this from AliExpress. And then I have this phone case. So this one happens to be from AliExpress. And honestly, I feel like these are probably a very similar case that you would get, you know, from like the Dollar Tree or just something cheap, because it is a very, like, it's, you know, thick enough on the sides, but it is an inexpensive case. So I'm thinking that if I reinforce this case, it'll make it a thicker, better case, and then doing this shaker mold on it. So these are the two things that I have, and then I am going to be using my resin rockers, hard type resin. Now this is almost empty, so I have to kind of put it upside down to get it going. I do have another thing of this though when this empties, but I just want to use all of it. Now I have some little jewels to put in here. And then as far as what I'm going to put in this shaker part, I'm not exactly sure yet. I want to see how it looks and then make that decision. I'm going to use this really pretty color. It's called Colorful Coral, and this is from Glitter Chip, and it is a rainbow fine glitter. So I'm going to start this mold here. And what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna just do a small amount in the mold and I'm gonna do that before I do any jewels in it. So I don't want to, you know, fill it all the way up. I'm going to put this in for 4 minutes, and then I'll put some jewels. All right, so now I'm going to mix up some glitter and resin for this. So I'm going to do it on the side because I don't want my resin in front of my light. I'm just going to mix it in here. I'm going to do some resin and some glitter. This is the last of my small bottle right here. Look how pretty that color is. I think this is going to be nice. Doing this in front of my light being on is not the best, but I want you guys to be able to see it. What I'm wanting to do, if I can get this whole thing done, is just what I've got mixed, put that on, and then do another layer of it after with the new one. I just, even though it's the same brand, I just don't like, you know, like mixing them wet, 2 different bottles of it, you know what I mean? Probably doesn't make any difference, but that's just me. So I'll put that under, take this guy out, and grab myself a pair of tweezers. So I feel like on the bottom here, I need bigger ones. So what I do realize, though, doing this is that I probably should have put some UV resin in and then put these in on top of that, just because the pressure of it was enough to make it move. You know what I mean? For this around here in this, I really want to use this Girl's Best Friend by Glitter Chimp. I love this. My only fear is because of it being chunky, you know what I mean? But hopefully that'll be okay. We'll try it and see. All right, I want one of these more bendable cups so that I can pour it in. All right, I'm gonna use my shaker instead of pourer because I'll get smaller pieces that way. And then I'm gonna use a toothpick. All right, I'm sorry if it's a little loud, but I do have a fan going. We've got these guys here, and then so I've got also my case. So now what I want to do is I'm going to use my UV resin, and I'm going to put this to here, and then I've got this little piece here. So once I fill it up with whatever it is I decide to use, then this piece here goes in like that. Make sure everything is down. Okay. Now I'm gonna let that sit under for the full 4 minutes. All right. So that's on good. Okay. Yeah, that feels good. That is really, really cute. Super cute. All right. So what I think I'm going to put on the inside is I've got this here, and this is like nail art stuff. So I've gotten these things from different places. have a feeling I may have gotten epoxy on this one. So maybe I'll use this one. I was going to use the pearls, but I'll use this one with the pinks instead. I think I've gotten epoxy on this because I can't open it. But anyways, these are things for like nail art. And I get these. I don't know if the pink, if you're going to be able to see it well enough. I get these from Amazon as well as from oh yeah, it'll be fine. I get these from Amazon as well as from AliExpress. And these are just like little nail embellishments, and I use these for all different things. So I'm going to just fill up my little glass with these. And like the Dollar Tree sells some little like small pearls, like that would fit. Like, I mean, you could really do anything that you want. All right, so now gotta fit that in there. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna just sort of like put some right like this, just to make sure, since I alright, put that under. I am so glad that I did this. So I'm thinking, instead of like just putting each of these on individual, I'm thinking that I want a nice, like smooth coat of resin on this from where I put this on and that. I mean, maybe I don't need to do that, but I feel like I want that. So I'm gonna just like actually kind of like put some resin, trying not to make the mess that I'm already making. So I don't want to have to put any more resin on it, so I'm going to stick all my things on now. For all the people out there, well, I should say all the people, because there's not a lot of them, but there's a few. There's some people that just go through and want to have something not, you know, pleasant to say. I know that this is messy right now, but I also hadn't done it before. So definitely make sure that you put tape on the edges. go back under. And this is what I do with shaker molds. So I put epoxy in it, and that way I pull it, when I pull it out, and I keep these with this, and it allows me to just always know which side's which and what it's gonna look like, right? So if I were doing a keychain, I would want everything going down this way, because I would open it this way, put the film over it, and then it would be a keychain this way. But it allowed me to know that when I'm doing it this, for this, I'm gonna be putting it on this way, you know what I mean? All right. Okay, so this turned out so cute. You can see the shakies. This was a really good idea. So this turned out adorable. Now, I can't put it on my phone and film because I film with my phone, but what I'll do is I'll put it on my phone and take a picture with my iPad so that you can see how it looks. Fits and it does work, so I'll do a picture on my iPad. So next time, you know, lessons learned, I'll definitely tape around here so that I don't, you know, make a mess, and also the tape will help, you know, keep me from losing not epoxy, but UV resin everywhere, with this being a flat surface. But I do, other than that, I don't think there's anything I do differently. Like, I do like that I did that last, you know, top of UV over top of it. I think it made it stronger and it made it shinier, so I like that. Now, please know, I am not an expert on foam cases, so this is just my personal thought. But logically, I know that this case is much harder than it was, you know, it doesn't even bend now. I know it's much harder than it was before, because it was a cheap case, right? But then I also feel like, so this is open, and on the new phone with that camera, I would definitely put a like covering over top of the camera. But I feel like this, because of this being raised, like if you drop it, it's not going to like hit the camera lens itself. You'd have to drop it at an angle. But I feel like these pieces being raised is gonna like keep it up, you know what I mean? And sort of like help the phone. But I really like this. I think it turned out adorable, and I'm looking forward to using it. So I will do one, I'll find my little corgi butt mold, and I'll do one with the corgi butt and see how that goes, and tape it all down and kind of do it right, you know what I mean? So, but this is adorable. So this might be like one of my new things. You guys know how I am. Like, I find something that I like, and then I like beat it to death, right? So this might be the new thing that I beat to death. But anyways, I hope you like it. I think it's adorable, and I'm going to take a picture with my iPad and then add it, okay? Hey, I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful day, friends, and I hope that your week is amazing. And if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe. I'll see you later, and here's a picture. Bye, friends.